This is round number 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the WD CGPL Autumn 2018. Athletico playing the CT, Grayhound playing the T. Monkey Fist takes away with round number 1.
Well, that started off quickly as Sinks pushed up nice and aggressively. He's only got good for 1 though before he's traded out there by Gratisfaction, but Niquez is also going to peek into the information that he gained for him. He's going to fall back though, as I'm sure we might see an early rotate over, of course, as that was a lot of information gathered by Sink.
Certainly was. We're seeing the push now from Grayhound out wide. The split coming on now. Lots of information for them here.
Yep.
As they've looked to A, not seen a heap. They're also playing, in the holes at the moment. Gaz are going to push, and Grat's going to find him. And now this is a chance before the Grayhound decide to push. No, Destiny shutting down Dexter. Grat still playing in the holes. Will we see, if we see the baited rotate come from Destiny to move back around, we could see the bomb go B. He is committing here, but the bomb also going to follow suit on A. The hold here in control for Grayhound.
Yep, they're just going to get the bomb over to the bomb site, and, you know, it's all up to Destiny. He's gotten 1, though. He's still on 100 HP, but in the end, Grat's there to trade him on out. So, a bit of a strange round. Lots of aggression.
Yes.
Like, Athletico push 1 up along, Sink gets a kill, and then we see, I think it was Gaza pushing up through B main, like.
Yeah, and he got killed by Grat there, so we're seeing it on both sides of the coin here. Grayhound getting that first round advantage. It'll be pistols for Athletico. Burn picking up the MAC-10, looking to farm that cash. UMPs for everybody else except Grat, who's opted for the AK. His 3-kill round, last round, able to afford him that extra firepower, getting the boost here. And that's a pick on Gaza to start us off.
Yep, Dick Stacey's going to find the shot onto Nick as well with the UMP. $600 in the bank for him. There's I don't know, I think this is going to be another Grayhound round. Athletico already a 2-man disadvantage. Inferior firepower. But, well, alright, Flix is going to find Burn to start things off for Athletico. So it feels a lot more doable in the 4-on-3 than it did 2 seconds ago on the 5-on-3. Both players are going to get flashed up over on the A-bomb site. This Dick Stacey's gained a lot of ground, and I think he just saw Flix. He's going to see his head, but Destiny is going to stab in the back there with the 5-7, taking one down. Destiny's going to jump peek, grab some information as well, as Grat's going to take down Flix. So
now the control as they push through to B. They've cleared it out, and they're now going to have just Destiny on 31 HP left alive, and this is not looking good for Athletico.
It's a really strange push. They push up the hill there and go through mid to B. Strange, and Grat's going to finish it off there.
2 rounds, 6 kills for Gratisfaction.
Oh, yeah.
And look, I can't complain with that. Grayhound's looking pretty, feeling pretty, with Grat on 4.1k before the buy here. And look, Grayhound, ripper of a start here on Cobble. We're starting to see why they picked it, because they are just, this is their map in every sense of the phrase.
Well, you know, it's only been 2 rounds so far.
You feeling them calling it early?
I don't know. I still expect Grayhound to win, but it relies on if Athletico can make it competitive, or if you know, have one of those days where they can win it out. Dexter, he's gotten 1. Dick Stacey's going to get the 2nd, as Urcast is going to get the 3rd. So it's just the 2-on-5 right now. This is the story for Athletico so far, as Sink's going to find 1, but it's probably too little too late. Oh, he's got another. Nice shot.
No, it's not Sink turning it on. Gratisfaction looking for another. He will find it.
8 kills.
8 kills, 3 rounds. So
he got 10 kills in the whole of last game.
Yeah.
He's on 8 after 3.
And no deaths, of course, as well. So the only member of the team to have not fallen yet in the last 3 rounds. Grat is pushing it to the limit. Athletico, of course, losing all rounds on frags. So far, we're only seeing Sink and Destiny on that 1 KD.
Well, it is the buy round now. Warp coming out for Gaza almost immediately. Where's he taking that one to? But A's, I think we may have been. Oh, Burns in a. Oh, he's in a tough position, and Flix is going to peek him.
Yeah, he went to extinguish, and then he thought, no, I just got to run out of it, and there was another one waiting for him.
He just put himself in a bad position and was punished for it. Gaza trying to get some information with that. Oh, but he's going to get caught with a smoke grenade in his hands. As Grat's going to take his head off, maybe go and try and pick up that AWP from 9 kills now. He's almost at the 10.
Almost in 4 rounds. We're seeing the rest of the team playing with M4s. Not much utility left for Athletico to hold here. 3 flashes and a smoke in total. If they play these carefully, they might be able to keep the dogs at bay. But Grayhound have utility of their own and have the manpower on the AWP. He has picked it up indeed. Flick's hiding in this corner, waiting for them to push up the mid-hill.
Well, it really depends if Grayhound do decide to hit that A-bomb side. If they check that spot, how much impact will Flicks have from that position? But it looks like the rotate might be heading towards B. Of course, only 30 seconds on the clock. Wherever Grayhound go, they're going to have to commit to. Just taking it ever so slowly. Looks like Urkas is going to make a lot of noise and make sure that the rotate doesn't come on through early. He was flashed up, and I think he's seen the head of Destiny. He's going to aim for the frag, but Flicks is going to peek out and take him on down, and the rotate's going to come through immediately. Grat with that AWP is going to find one before Nickez is going to take one down. Dick Stacey's trying to pump with 6 HP, and he does so successfully, but Grat with the no-scope leaves it all up to Dick Stacey as he's gone down as well. So, 73 HP versus 6. It's a tough position for Dick Stacey right now, but he does have the bomb planted. That is definitely in his favour.
He's heard Flicks as well, but he's not going to pick yet. He does now.
No.
Now he's given away his position. Flicks has to play for the bomb here. Let's see if Pro's fake. Dick Stacey with flash in hand, going to throw it over. Flicks going to push him, and he gets it. But Flicks does not have a kit. He will not find one, and that will be the round for Grayhound. Well done to Dick Stacey. Grat picks up 4, so does Flicks. But it will be the round to Grayhound, as Dick Stacey's pressure is enough to get it through.
Yep, just wasted too much time there, Flicks did. Of course, it's such a tough position to be in, bomb planted, ticking away. But yeah, Grat, he's on 12 kills after 4 rounds. He's done more than he did in, what was it, last game?
He certainly
22
has. I mean, he's looked here, 12 here, like you said, 10 last match. He's now currently in the series, the 4th highest fragger. So this map certainly catching him back up on the scoreline there. Destiny still the only one for the side of Athletico to push into the top 5. Grayhound 4-0 here on Cobble. Oh, great peek there from Sink. He's been able to see Urkas. He knows he's up top there, so at least has some information about Grayhound's positioning. They are going to look for the drop and the push onto the B site here. Flash out Dexter. And he managed to get the kill on Nickez. Nickez unfortunately copping more of that flash than Dexter did.
Once again, the flash is going to come out. Dexter's going to find the frag, and Burn's going to find one of the Flicks as well. So it's just all up to Sink now, and it's gone down. Grayhound, they're just rolling over Athletico, pushing forward slowly, finding picks, and Athletico just have nothing in response.
That's right. Gaza going to have the AWP this round, so we do have the full bite coming again in round number 6. Let's see. Like I've said last game, let's see if you can take out Gratisfaction. Let's see if you can make that key pick. This time on the CT side, though. Of course, last map, we needed Gaza to make that key pick for entry. Now we need him to hold.
See, well, Grat didn't get a single kill in that round that they just dominantly won Grayhound. Well, Dick Stacey's going to open it up. That's Flicks going down, trying to play aggressive towards A, and now Grayhound are pushing up nice and fast. Incendiary is going to be extinguished as Urkas is going to take some damage through the smoke as Sink has made his way onto site, but he's promptly shut down there. Burn. Dick Stacey's going to shut down Destiny. Athletico just have no answer, no trades. They're in a 5-on-2 right now, which is, 4-on-2 now, which has been the story of the map so far.
Certainly has. They've got their first answer here for round number 6. They need a few more if they want to take this round away, but I think it's going to be the save as we see Gaza heading back through B main towards Halls. Nick is going to follow and use the buddy system here, keep each other safe. As Grayhound wrap up round number 6, 6-0.
Oh, it is not looking great for Athletico. They used to be good on Cobble, but not looking so far. As Nickez surely goes down here. He's going to escape, maybe. Oh, yeah, looks like he's got himself away. Very lucky there, but Athletico used to be a good Cobble team, especially definitely with their old lineup. but they're just looking a bit lost at the moment, wouldn't you say?
I think they're just being... like, Grayhound have done very well executing on the sites. We saw a very good example of it then.
Yeah.
Burn pressed out, using the utility, pressed out around the box on B main on long to get the push, get the drop on one. That was a good pick. And we're seeing that in all aspects of this map. Grayhound really playing with the routes between A and B as well. Making sure that even if Athletic think they have a control of the site, Grayhound can manipulate that and take that away from them as well. So I think it's a factor of a combination of many factors, but whatever it is, Grayhound's doing it right at the moment. Burn finding Destiny. He might find Nickez, and he does.
Oh, Gas has been fully flashed up, but he's going to find that kill before Grat's going to trade him on back or the AWP. So it's a 4-on-2 now. Once again, story off the map. 4-on-1. Round over. It's just like Grayhound are just using their utility perfectly to get an opening pick, get a second opening pick. Then they're just, knowing that if they can trade properly, they're going to win the round. And they're just doing that perfectly every round. Athletico just have no answer.
Not at the moment. They're searching for it, and unfortunately with Deagles 5-7 and UMP, I don't think they're going to find it either. As we head into round number 8, Grayhound, bulk economy at the moment. 3 players over 10k, Burn and Urcast 6 and 5 respectively. So Athletico have a lot to catch up on at the moment. And we'll have to see if this is going to be their round. Will Grayhound drop an anti-eco? What's going to happen though? They're playing this one quite strong.
Yep, Destiny's going to peek out and go down. Oh, Urcast is just on the 7 HP. So he's in a bit of a rough position, of course. If he wants to get out of there safely, he might have to use a smoke grenade as such. Yep, there goes the smoke. He's going to feel a bit safer dropping on down now.
And he's going to wait as well. Wait till no one's spamming that smoke. Doesn't want to catch a stray bullet either.
Ooh. Sync might be able to see something, but no, Urcast is going to see him instead. 5-on-2 once again.
And now we're seeing the benefit of Grayhound's play on this map. We've got the flank coming out as well. Grat picking up Gaza, so Athletico trying to push aggressively for the hold here on B main and being punished for it. And now looking at the back lines, Dick Stacey coming on through. Not going to look to window room where Nickez is hiding at the moment. Nickez might look to push out onto side. Dick Stacey needs to check, otherwise he might fall down. Neither of them. They're running parallel to one another, and I think now Dick Stacey's caught on. He has, and he's going to look for the Nickez option and find it here. 8-0 Grayhound.
Well, and that was 5 members surviving as well for Grayhound. Like, look at Athletico, the person with the highest frags is 5, and that was Flicks getting the 4 in one round. So, I don't know. What can they do? Just trade each other out, please. Don't just get picked off one by one.
I'm liking the double AWP here. Now, maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need Gaza and Sync to hold hard angles, prevent Grayhound pushing in with those scopes. Maybe this is going to be it. Gaza going to start us off. That's burned down, and a good start to this round. And the incendiary extinguished up top of the drop. Nickez watching that position. We're not going to have the Greyhounds bound through yet. There's the flash. They'll jump in now.
Destiny's going to find one, but Dex is going to trade him one out after he was danked, and Nickez is going to trade him back as Dexter put his weapon away and we pulled it back out for some reason.
Here it is. Better
4-on-2
hold coming through from Athletico, my friend, and you're at the 4-on-2. It's looking good right now. Got lining up for the wall, but not going to find anyone yet. Flicks waiting off to the right. Grat playing this carefully. Flicks
flash.
Waiting there. Neither of them going to push for the peak. Until now.
Flicks
There's Athletico's round. Sync.
Hurrah.
That's a team ace there. Destiny getting one before he went down, and it's exactly it. They had the AWPs for the higher power contest. We did have Destiny and Nickez play very well in window room. So I think that was Greyhound's demise there, losing the 2.
And that was them getting the opening pick. Then they got another one, and they traded that out when we saw Dexter apply.
Yeah.
That's what that's, get the opening pick and then get the trades. That's what they needed to do, and they did better than that. And, surprise, surprise, they come away with the round.
Certainly did. We're able to roll it together. Is that stringing together we're talking about last game? And in fact, we talked about it in the break, but it was something Greyhound did. Inferno got a pick, then pushed, then pushed, then pushed. Athletico, on the other hand, They did the CT equivalent. They got the pick and then prevented the next and prevented the next. So good work from them to hold the sites, hold positions well. And I think we're going to get some more from them here in round number 10. Gaza spotting out Brad.
Oh, he almost saw Burn as he was encroaching through the smoke. But Burn's got himself a lot of distance up as Gaz is going very low and finally down. And Gaz is also going to go down to Urcast before Destiny took out Burn. So it's a 4-on-3 now. And Athletico, well, 4-on-2 once again. Urcast is all the way out inside, tapping away at Destiny. Can't land the shots though. This is looking a bit messy.
Certainly is. And Sink, Molotov going to force him out of the window. Now meeting able to get through. And Dexter picking up Sink. We're left with one. It's Destiny who is going to look for the save. Mark is out of there. He's running. He's going Rapunzel. He's going Hightower. Not even Rapunzel's on a bloody A. He's waiting for anyone to challenge him right now, and I don't think Grayhound even care that much.
Yep, Athletico finally went around, and now they're just going to lose that maximum loss bonus they spent 8 rounds building up.
Yeah, my friend. They're going to cop that loss bonus reset. Back down to the first round loss. And Destiny missing that shot as well. Here he does. So he gets a consolation prize. Grat going to push up. Oh, he got the tags, but he's not going to get the kill. At least get some armor damage, I suppose. Moving in the round.
Grat's really slowed down in frags, hasn't he?
He certainly has. I mean, look at him 14-2 now after getting 8 in the first 3.
Yeah, I think it was it 12 after 5 or something like
12
that?
12 after 5. Yeah, now he's slowed down on the 14, so 2 since then. But the rest of the team picking up the pace as well. Looking at this, Dick Stacey on 10, Grat has gone to 14 for the map, but Urcast picking up 6 as well. Dexter on 6 for the map. So they sped up. Destiny with the nade has found Urcast. Flicks picking up Berm. Dexter will get the response on Flicks, and he's pushed around. He's got Rapunzel control here. He'll see Flicks push. He'll get that kill. Destiny picking up. Oh, damn. Oh! Oh, that tickled me a little bit. Dexter almost got the 4, but
yeah,
got shut down. You
know, you're talking about picking up the pace, and Grayhound definitely tried that right there. Running right into the A-bomb site. Didn't really work out, though. As rounds are going to be traded back and forth now. Athletico, all right, they looked okay there. Obviously, it was against a bit of a rush, a bit of a fast play. Sometimes a bit easier to win out in the confusion of all that.
But the speed, the violent speed and momentum coming through for Grayhound here again as Burn pushes straight out. Looking for Gaza, but Gaza dropped down. Dexter on the covering spray through the smoke. Not going to find anybody here. Burn's
been grabbing that plat control so easily, so many rounds in a row. He has fallen off at those that may have been the smarter choice there. As Gaza is going to open to him for the first frag before Sink is going to peek out into the Tappin Urcast. 5-on-3, Athletico. Finally looking a bit more decent before Grat's going to kill Sink from the grave after he was killed himself. 4-on-2. It just feels like this just happens all the time.
It feels like Athletico is pushing hard back. I'm liking this. I mean, ultimately, the best they can hope for in this half is 6 rounds. Grayhound already on the 9 Dick Stacey tagged. As it plays out wide here, Flick's going to look for him as he comes down the stairs. Advantage. And he will get the kill and the turn as well. Wow. The AK for next round. Athletico find their 3rd. But Grayhound just lost it. They did have the control. They were playing, you know, daintily between A and B, doing what they liked, but Athletico have caught them out.
Yeah, well, I think that around they sent Burn rushing out into Plat, trying to gain some control, but he fell off it immediately, and then the round just went downhill from there. Like, it was, if Burn had managed to find that opening pick onto Gaza, who was playing close to the AWP, I think that would have been a Grayhound round. That just seems how it's playing out so far.
I think we're going to see Grayhound playing with fire here, though, as they look towards A at the moment. Sending Six to make noise. Over and drop. Nate will find him. Takes him down to 52.
He ate that.
He almost caught that. That was how heavy that was. We're going to see the 3 push up, though. Looking for A here. Flicks will be the first to spot them. We've seen Utility come out. Flash doesn't quite nail him. He will have a flash in response, but we see the boys drop down, looking down.
Yep. They have pushed up and fallen back after sending out just a solitary flash. Keeping Athletico trying to guess what's happening, what's the go, what's the plan.
Flicks watching the smoke here. May have heard them drop.
I'd say he would have heard them jumping around like bunnies in there.
Springs to the door as he pushes in, but Grat will get the kill on him. Gaza caught with the carry out. Urcast to put him down as well. Urcast can play up to Rapunzel, and then out Dick Stacey's frame the smoke. Nickez will go down to Dick Stacey, and here's the side for Grayhound. They've changed it up. 5 members alive versus 2 for Athletico for retake.
Sync only with 8 HP as well. Looks like Destiny's close to Urcast here, but Urcast is going to find the frag, so the 8 HP Sync remaining. It really feels like whichever team gets the opening pick, they convert the round. I want to see the statistic for that. How many times the opening pick has been converted into a round win? As Dexter's going to find Sync as he's top right to his queue. 8 HP, nothing he can do right there. 3-10 score. Done.
And it's looking good coming from Grayhound. They're back on it again. Athletico had some responses. Let's see what they have for round number 14, penultimate round of the half. And it is the Mag 7 for Gaza.
Yep, probably going to go play over by Broken Wall, maybe in drop. I think Broken Wall is the more common spot to see it. Hopefully get something going. Oh no, he's playing over by A Long here. He might find this frag too. Burns peeked out, he's taking him down. Dick Stacey down to 10. Can Gaza capitalise the second time? Yes, he can. That's 2 for him. He's out for the AK, but Urcast is going to take him on down. So 3 on 3 after those trades. Excellent work by Gaza on the Mag 7.
Hey, he made use of it. Glad to see it come through for him now. But is it enough for Athletico to take round number 14? Yet to be seen. Dexter, Grat, and Urcast left remaining. That's going to be the incendiary to force Sync out. Sync picks up Urcast. And Nickez is going to get the push to find Grat and Dexter as they're both distracted by Sync on the site. Sync getting that first kill, that sharp shot through Grayhound off their rocker. Both players had to try and force for the kill there.
Yeah.
That left Athletico
and Grat missed his first shot into him as well.
He did.
If he got that shot, I think they were probably looking a bit better. But final round here. Only the single AWP for Athletico. This time that's in Gaz's hands, so no double AWP coming out again.
Nickez with the AK though. Let's see if he can make sharp use of the armor pen and damage on that rifle.
Urcast has got a Tech 9. Wonder why.
He does. I like it. Why not? Great. Gonna move away just at the wrong time. Gonna miss a shot. Missed a shot opportunity, I should say. Destiny picks up Dexter. Urcast now able to push through.
Yeah, I
don't think he's going to push any harder here. Destiny pushing up. Flash goes out. Destiny not quite able to push there yet. Grat might have seen Destiny's body here. Sync, smoke in, and it's going to protect the push for now.
Look how far back the bomb is from Grayhound. They're not even thinking about leveraging it just yet. So they still have these 2 members stuck in drop. Looks like they're going to try and boost on out.
I'll get Grat out. It'll be Urcast that'll sit down there looking to make use. But Destiny on the push and Flicks finds Burn, so it's Grat and Dick Stacey. And this round looks like we'll close out the half with Athletico taking a 5th. Destiny trying to peek out through the door here, and Dick Stacey will go down, unable to land a hit. Destiny with 3. And it's Grat versus the world here. Let's see if he can 1v5 clutch with an AWP.
No.
Don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, that's half time, and we'll be back after this short message. Get ahead of the game with WD SSD. This is the WD CGPL for Autumn 2018, and we are on the second map in the 2 best-of-1 series between Grayhound and Athletico. Grayhound taking out Inferno, and now the second half here on Cobble. Grayhound lead from their T side, 10-5. Monkey Fist, how you feeling now in the second half?
Well, I don't know. Grayhound getting up 10 rounds on their T side, it's going to be hard for Athletico to challenge. Like, I think on Inferno, they had a bit of a chance, you know, when they're going to the more favoured side, if you want to call it that. But they are starting it off well, or at least Nickez is with 2, and Gaz is now burned before Dexter's going to trade him on back. 4 on 2, and Nickez with his 3rd, so it's all up to Grat, who started off a bit fiery in the last half, but this half he's going to start off with a 1-tab.
That's all he needs, just 3 more of those, but Destiny not going to give him the chance. And Athletico will win the pistol round here in the second half. Scoreline 6-10, and they look prepared for a fight here as we head into round number 17.
All right, well, if they can convert the following rounds, we're looking at 7-10. It's not impossible for Athletico to come back from this position, but as I said, Grayhound on the CT side. Do you reckon maybe Greyhound's T side is like their better side maybe? Like their play style really suits it?
On Cobble, I think so. Look, we even saw good things coming out of the Hurricane Dolphin squad when they played here. So I think that on the T side, I should specify. So I think we just need to see Grayhound fall into their pace here on the CT side. Remember, Athletico, out of all the pistol rounds so far in this series, won 3. So
yeah,
we need to. They've done very well on the pistols, and they're then their second round. So maybe Grayhound just needs to wait for their buy round to really kick off. Burn picks up Gaza. Dick Stacey gets challenged by Sink here. Going to see the Molotov thrown out. 4v4. Dexter and Grat with the scouts though. Dangerous combination.
Oh yep, just got to hit them headshots as Destiny is going to take down Grat, who wasn't even looking the right way. Dick Stacey, 5-7 in hand. I think there's a bit of a fail flash there from Sink.
Yes. I would agree, my friend.
Oh, but Sink in the air is going to take him on down. So, 4 on 2. Feels like it's always getting down to a 4 on 2, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It's been the tale of the tape so far. As we see the Grayhound members, Dexter and Burn, both geared towards B. Sink going to start the hunt at the moment. Bomb down. Burn can kick out here. Burn does get a dink. That's 2 HP for Sink. Burn on 31. I don't think Sink is quite ready to contest this yet. Yeah,
well, once again, Athletico get the opening pick, and they're also converting this round, unless... Yeah, they're converting this round. I don't think there's anything that could happen to see just, you know...
No kits either for Grayhound, so yeah, this is done and dusted in favour of Ath.
Need the power of God to save this round, but for Grayhound. But yeah, once again, opening pick goes to Ath, and they're converting this round. It feels like whoever gets the opening pick just works off that.
Flick's not checking drop. He is going to check out on a main and won't find anyone to finish the round. But Athletico take another under their belt. Now 7-10. Grayhound still leading from the first half. And after Athletico take this one, we might see Grayhound launch a comeback. Grayhound with the pistols, except for Dexter and Burn with the save weapons from last round. It's 2 Mac-10s, Destiny and Gaza, looking to farm up the coin. UMPs for Sink and Flicks, and Nickez, the man on the rifle. Let's see if he can tap some heads, or whether he's going to leave the kills to the fodder and get that money rolling.
Right, well, Dexter's gone down to 19 HP to start things off. Drop control is in Gaz's hands. He's going to see Urcast tap away and take him on down. He's also going to see Burn taps away, gets him as well before Dexter, using that scout, has taken off Destiny's head. Dick Stacey's going to take Gaz low before he's taken on down. So Dexter with the scout in the 1-on-4. And round over here, I'd say Dexter's got no chance with the 19 HP.
Look, unless he hits some of the 4 nuttiest headshots in the world, he's not going to take it and Sink. Going to make sure that doesn't happen. Full house, Gaza and Sink getting 3 and 2 each. And Gaza, big round as he got 3 with the Mac-10 as well. So we see his cash sitting pretty. 5,700 after the buy. Prior to that, 7.1.
Well, Athletico stepping it up on Cobble.
Yeah.
I was talking a bit of smack in the first half, saying they look like they didn't know how to play Cobble, really. But they're pulling it back, 8-10. It's a bit more respectable than it was in the last game.
Absolutely, my friend. Athletico are in it to win it here. Destiny on B main. Burn looking to hold this. And he's going to get the shots to start. Burn going to finish.
Well, Sink is going to spot out Dexter as well at the top of ramp as he's going to push on out and be delayed a bit by the utility. So Flashbang is going to come out from Grat. Plenty of flashbangs coming on out as Burn's going to open up with another one before Flix has traded him on out. So it's a 4-on-3 now, but Grat's not aware of his back. That's Niquez going to take his head off. Evens up the man count, 3-on-3.
He does. Bomb yet to be planted here. It is moving towards A. Dexter in the ranks. That's Niquez down. Urquhart looking here, and he'll find him. We're left with Flix on the offensive. He's got the bomb pushing up the hill, but he will meet Dexter checking for long at the moment. Flix not going to be jumping around here. Dexter waiting for the cross. They have this covered right now.
I think he made one footstep, and so they're aware of his position. Just need a hold steady, wait for him to walk into their crosshairs, and that'll be the round. Here we go. Oh, but he's gotten one. Can they get the trade on back, or is he going to get another one-on-one? No, Urquhart is going to peek him as he was caught with the bomb in hand, trying to get that plant down, get the extra cash. But not like they really need it. They've got quite a bit of money there.
Certainly do. Looking good at the moment, but it'll be a rough round if they lose this one.
Well, Dick Stacey's had to go for a UMP. Like,
yeah, he has.
Cash is just not great for Grayhound.
No. And look, likewise, Athletico, a bit better position, but if they drop this one, they will start on the decline.
Oh, yeah.
11-8 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Athletico moving for control. They're looking towards B main at the moment. Standard spray. Destiny looking for drop, and he's going to commit to it now. Dick Stacey going to challenge him at the window. Destiny smoked in for advantage here. Also allows Dick Stacey to get up nice and close.
Oh, he's going to know he's there now as he's seen that nade come on out, but Destiny, he's got to contest with two members, but he's going to find the first one. Can he find the second? No. Dexter's there to take him on down, so the 1-for-1 trade. That being said, Athletico have got the opening pick. What I said about opening picks, it seems like they always convert the rounds, but it's a 1-for-1.
Certainly is Gaza with the orb, looking at B main here. Burn finds the place, gets the damage down, but to get the kill. He gets it. Gaza getting the tag on Burn, down to 7 HP. Burn now for the second play main. Dexter will find Niquez. So we're left with the 2v4. Grayhound with the advantage. And Dexter finds a third for this round. And Monkey Fist, we're left with Gaza and an orb.
Alright, so opening pick going for Athletico, but this round they cannot convert. Oh, well, unless Gaza does something amazing here. But now they're aware of his position. Beautiful game sense, but he's missing shot after shot, and the knife.
Oh man, we've seen 3 knives in this series. We saw one on Inferno from Dick Stacey. He then got replied on, and now the third coming through here on Cobble. Monkey Fist, is knife meta your new favourite meta?
Well, you know, when I got here, we were obviously turning on the PCs, getting everything sorted, getting ready to go. Right, I was just jumped into a Go TV just to make sure things were going. And I saw it was a 1-on-4 situation in some random Russian game or something like that. We were talking in Russian, and we see 4 people charge this one guy with knives.
Okay.
He gets all 4 kills.
So look, metered aggression with a knife out, I think, is the takeaway from Monkey Fist, random Russian MM observing.
Yeah, well, I just thought it was quite hilarious. Like, obviously the bomb was planted, so it still won the round, but people just want to go for those highlight kills, I think.
Well done indeed. In round number 20 for the knife kill to finish it off from Urquhart, but we're here with round 21. Grayhound 12-8. Gaza going to fall to Dick Stacey. His Athletico are on the pistols, and we regale anecdotes completely worthless, but hey, they're good fun. Grayhound sync. Dexter getting a trade. 1-2. But caught with a smoke in his hands. And we're left with Flix.
Well, 1-on-3, Deagle in hand. Still possible. We just saw Niquez get 2 nice little shots. But this is... nope. Dick Stacey's got him. So, 8-13. Athletico can probably purchase into this one. Yes, they can. Are they going to get an AWP out? Sync can afford one. Is he going to?
Is the question, my friend. We have seen Grat turn it up a little bit more. We were commenting on that last half. As Gratisfaction pulled out, what, 12-5?
Something like that. Something ridiculous.
8-3. 8 kills in 3 rounds to start us off. So He has pulled it back a little bit though. He's 19. Dexter leading this for the series on 37, getting a total of 13% of the frags. Nick is looking to catch that up though with his pick on Grat.
Right, and Dexter falling on back as the utilities pushed him out. So there is just 3 members from Grayhound stacked towards B. Just Dexter over by A. Of course, Dick Stacey playing by mid can rotate to either side when required. So I think Dick Stacey's heard that. Gaz is going to be pushing on up, and Dick Stacey's going to peek at the wrong time. He's looking the wrong way as well, as Gaz is going to find him. So it's 5 on 3 right now. But Burn's going to take down Gazza, who's trying to throw down the volley before we're going to see Destiny get peaked by Urcast, but Destiny's going to win on out before Nick has also found Burn, and this is probably the round as it's a 1-on-4. Once again, opening pick, converting round.
You're loving that little stat, aren't you?
It's quite surprising for me. Like normally it's not as much of the case. Like it feels like it's close to 90%
at the moment in the series.
Whereas I'm pretty sure it's normally about 60 or 70%. The fact opening pick, you win the round.
I mean, looking at this series as well, talking about getting picks, getting kills in total. Grayhound at the moment 13-8 here. They were 16-6 last map, but they're sitting with for the series 58.2% of the kills total. So it doesn't seem like a significant stat, but between the two teams, they've certainly got that 10% skew, and those frags make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Just one of them will pick up this round here, round number 22, and it's looking good for them. They're on the train back towards a lead now, 9-13 at the moment. And if they can keep this rolling, we could see them take a lead just before Grayhound make that 15.
The question is, do Grayhound force behind this AWP? It looks like that's a yes.
Absolutely. Especially when you can get Burn and Dexter on M4s. Dexter throwing it over to Urcast and taking a UMP instead. They've got 2 kits in here as well, so although, yes, this is a force, honestly not that bad.
Yeah, decent. Pretty decent buy.
Yeah, so AKs besides Rat does have one. See Gray get damage down. No, he won't. Not through this smoke, at least. Gazza watching the drop, looking for his opportunity here. Dick State's going to be covering that exit towards B.
Well, drop control firmly in Athletico's hands. I think Dick Stacey's been having a rough time trying to keep control of drop, as he is playing in the rotator position. He just seems to be not quite aware of where the enemies can be and getting taken down.
However, with utility this time, my friend, he does get a lot of damage down with that frag grenade. That HG taking Gazza to 49.
Nice one. So what's the plan from Athletico? They've committed 2 to drop. Now Dick Stacey's going to peek on in, and he's getting taken on down. He just can't make it work, but Urcast is there for the trade on back. It's a 4-on-3. Burns looks down flicks. Burns going to tag Nick as low as well for and he's going to come on out. So it's a 3-on-2 now, as bomb site is firmly in control of Athletico's hands, and the plant will be going down. So
however, not bad here for Grayhound. When you look at the health, Destiny Nick is 23 and 12. Grayhound certainly could take this back, especially if we can get a fast shot onto Sync. He's playing back at goal, so if Grat can take him down,
I think they're calling save now. Even
they
now?
are.
Maybe it's a 2-on-2.
They've got a kit.
No,
not
much time though. Yeah.
They're looking for exits here, and they managed to get one. But Grayhound not going to find a second as Sync moves through main. Still waiting, looks for that ninja. Not going to happen, and he moves through. This will be the round for Athletico. They make it to double digits here on Cobble. 10-13. Grayhound not looking good right now.
Well, what kind of...
Athletico's been clawing back.
What kind of buy are they going to get into this one, Grayhound? I almost feel like they should have committed to it early rather than done that half. Do we go for it, do we not kind of dance?
I think, look, last round I agreed with completely. I think playing this round just how it is. Get a pistol by Dexter and grabbing some utility as well. I think this is probably the ideal in this situation right now as they look to round number 25 as their chance to launch their platform forward for the win. Athletico at the moment I like how they're not buying AWPs, to be honest, on the other side. I like that they're not opting for that deep dive in economy. And I think that's going to work out best for them in the long run. We see Urcast put up.
Ooh.
And Grat actually takes down Urcast as he looks to shoot semi-flashed.
That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Looks like Burn might want to go and claim that pistol for himself, though. As Dexter's gotten him behind.
Oh.
2 frags, 3!
Hello, Dexter!
And in the 4th, no, Flix is there to take him on down, but the man advantage is now in Grayhound's hands. They do have only 2 pistols in the AWP, though, against 2 AKs.
Regardless, though, this man advantage, if we get the plant here on A, assuming Dick Stacey can't catch up to them, that will mean the man advantage for the retake, and there's only a couple of angles that the guys on Athletico can hold right now. Dick Stacey not opting to push up the ramp here.
He's been given probably a lot of wrong information as well. He's like, oh yeah, they're not towards A, but I think maybe that smoke is going to kind of give the hint, as the bomb site is going to be in control of them, and the plant will surely be going down, and
they
upgraded
played
weapons.
the smart play to get those AKs,
Yep.
because they knew where they were from Dexter playing there.
Oh, yeah.
So rather than Dick Stacey pushing for the pistol kill as they come up from behind, he's playing for the let's get the firepower to contest this. Flix, though, going to immediately shut that down as he picks up both Dick Stacey and Burn with his AK. We're left with Grat, one playing the drop from Rapunzel, Flix playing at the back of sight to the left of Broken Wall.
Well, they're going to hit that, though, and Flix is going to jump on up for the 4th in that round. So, Dexter making the big plays, but they can't capitalise on it, as Flix is going to just say, nah.
Not right now. Flix coming on strong. He's got 16 for the map. He's doing quite well for himself, so...
if Grat didn't open up with a TK, they might have been in with a better chance in that round.
Grayhound, absolutely. But, as I said, that was last round, and we're going to be seeing them buying into this one, and M4s are plenty. I do like the Pro 90 here for Gazza. And let's see if he can make good use of it.
It's not something you see as much, but where's he heading with it? That's what I want to know.
Well, at the moment, they're still gunning around the B main drop, so they're looking for the Yosemite play at the moment.
See, Gazza has no utility either. He must not have had enough cash to purchase anything meaningful. You'd think, well, never mind about the Pro 90. You'd think they'd maybe pick up a UMP instead and then purchase full utility behind it rather than go for a P90, which, you know, had 0 impact in this round anyway.
You might think so, but nevertheless, ooh, dink onto Destiny from Urcast. Going to be tapping him. Urcast now on the push, confident that he can get this kill. Destiny waiting in the corner here. Nickez pushing down B main. Destiny at the window, but Urcast going to take him out in the cross-section. Dick Stacey, thankful for that one.
Yeah, he's not been having much luck there. So they are going to start pushing out onto the site in the 5-on-3. 5-on-2 as Burn takes down Sank. Burn's also going to take down Nickez. So all up to Flix. He got 4 last round. Can he get 5 this round to secure this round for Athletico? I'm not liking his chances.
Neither am I, especially when you've still got 5 members of Grayhound alive. Burn, the only one damaged, 27 HP has been taken from him. So, look, Flix, yeah, he's capable of doing 473 damage in a round, but whether he's going to here with 15 seconds around 25,
nah,
highly unlikely, nigh impossible.
Just going to go for that save.
Saving the bomb for next round.
Yep. Looks like Urcast also scavenged some utility. I saw him pick up that molly. And Flix surviving through with that AK, but Athletico gonna force behind it. Yeah, so Sink can buy. Nickez has already bought, but Gazza, he's got no cash. He's gonna have to just go.
It's going to be the drop from Sink.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Easy drop from Sink. And I do say, though, the save last round was good for Ath, but the save for Grayhound even better as they pick up 2 AWPs. So double AWP here. Grat going to play more aggressively towards the mid and then drop back up. So the double AWP, we saw good things come last round. Not so good things the round prior. Let's see if Grayhound can put it to use and finally hit that match point.
Well, drop room control for Athletico once again. It seems like that's where Athletico really need to go, try and leverage some control from, because that seems to be the weak point in this Grayhound defense.
The push here from Athletico. Flicks finds Burn. Dick Stacey go and have that smoke to prevent Gaz's push. And the 5v4. Athletico, this could be another round.
It could. But where are they going to go? They've only got one hanging around in drop room as the majority are heading towards A. Looks like it's going to be some kind of A hit, and there is only Dexter over there to try and hold off.
Gaza pushing through here. Still control over on the B site for Grayhound. Gaza clearing his angles, and as he moves out, dropping him from behind. Yep. This leaves the B site secure, and they haven't been able to push onto A yet, but now comes the time. Rotate comes in from Grayhound. Niquez playing through stable here. Dexter caught with an incendiary out, but it is going to drop. Niquez finds him. Grat playing for Rapunzel here. He's going to look for a kill. Now already on site though. Destiny with the plant. It's now for Grayhound to retake. Niquez on the crouch to hold here. Destiny with the truck, and he'll get the drop on Grat. Grat just not ready for it. Dick Stacey playing behind him. Will pick up the AWP and save.
Yep. All right, I like that from Athletico. Fairly solid round from them.
Yeah, very solid round for them. I'm liking what Athletico is bringing to Cobble right now. I'm liking their T side. We said earlier that Grayhound had a strong T side here, and Athletico just as good.
Oh yeah.
If not better. So they've been able to get very convincing rounds to stack up. Grayhound here. Dick Stacey's going to get one exit on Flex. Not going to have another though, and that is 12-14.
I suppose one thing, the half was 10-5, but we saw Greyhounds stick 8 rounds in a row to start things off with. So Athletico definitely picking up the pace now.
Oh, they certainly have. So they're launching a comeback. Although this half is quite akin to what Greyhound were able to do on their T side, like I said. So
yeah, it'll
come down to the wire who can squeeze that extra round in for the win. Famous for Dexter, but other than that, pretty standard for the side of Greyhound in terms of buy 5 AKs for Athletico. We've seen it plenty. They're going to be looking to do that again. Don't need the AWP on their push here.
Oh yeah. So, Grat's going to see the shadow and take down Niquez, who's playing for contact up A ramp. So that's the opening pick going to Greyhound. And Dick Stacey trying to fight in the drop room once again. Who's going to spot each other out? Who's going to get the frag? It's going to be Gaza once again. Dick Stacey not able to hold drop at all before Grat's going to trade back sync. Seems to really be the soft spot in their defense, as Destiny is also going to take down Urcast as well. I think Burn may have seen the shadow by the box, and he's going to get mollied out and taken on down there by Destiny. So Greyhound started off well, but they've fallen behind. It's a 3-on-2 now from us and AWP to retake.
And Dexter going to drop on Flex here. We'll pick him up. The move now onto the side. Black going to find one on
nice
Gaza.
Shot.
And this has been turned into Greyhound's favour. Nate straight onto Destiny. He'll take damage down to 64. Plenty of flashes coming out. Brad jumps around the corner. This has left it open. Destiny could prevent this. Touch on the bomb here. Destiny looking for his 4th frag in the round. Dexter playing around the other side of the box. Not much time left. He needs to pick this up. Destiny playing for time here, and he's done well at that.
Oh yeah. Ring around the Rosie. It's going to be Dexter to win it out in the end, but he's got no time. He's probably going to go down the bomb as well. No, just close.
Certainly does. Athletico pulls another round, and they've almost evened the odds. 13-14.
He doesn't even upgrade his rifle there.
Nah.
He's still sticking with the FAMAS, so... Oh, and trash cash for Greyhound as well.
It's not looking good, my friend. Athletico could very well get their equaliser here. Looks great for them,
oh yeah,
I'd say. Not so good for Greyhound, as it's pistols with Dexter as the hero. Ladies and gentlemen, Athletico looking for their B again. 3 towards B, 1 playing out back in sync. Who will find Dexter on the challenge, and Dexter finds him. Niquez looking for the push. Yeah, Dexter will pick him too.
His gun covered his vision. That was so unfortunate. And that's going to be 2 rifles collected as Dick Stacey going to use the USP. to take on down Destiny. It's a 5-on-2. This round was not supposed to go like this. We're casting Saint Jazza. He's on 3 HP himself. This is gone. Belly up here for AThletico, as now it's all up to Flicks. 1-on-5. This was not supposed to happen.
No, this was not supposed to happen. The only pistol that was left on the side is taken out now. And Burn. Grat goes down as well. 1v3. Flicks needs the 1v5 for the win. He's got 2, so he's on his way back. But you're right, this was not supposed to happen. This was not supposed to be Greyhound's round, and AThletico have almost lost the anti-eco.
Once again, Dexter stepping up with that aggression, making those big plays, making it work. I'm really impressed with how he's made that work twice.
Yeah, and I got not even an anti-eco. The hero play, Urcast, you're right. He played that very well. He got those 2 to open us up. That's been translated into firepower for the rest of the round. And Dick Stacey on the turn. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at match point here. Greyhound took out the first in this 2 best-of-1 series on Inferno. Will they take out Cobble?
Look at that cash too.
This is their chance, my friend.
Well, Greyhound started this off great. AThletico made a good comeback, but I think Greyhound are going to be too strong in the end. But it's not over till it's over. I can't talk just yet, because then I'll just get cast as cursed. I can feel it. But
stop talking, Sam.
I'm really not liking AThletico's chances in this one. Pistols, Galil. Rough.
This is rough. They've done the best they can with their economy to try and prevent this. Urcast going to spot Gazza and it's out here. Dick Stacey, he wins his play at the window. He gets one over Destiny. Urcast with that incendiary will eventually find Gazza, and Burn picks up Nickez. We're left with 5v2. Burn finds Flicks. We're left with Sync. 1v5. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Greyhound right here as Urcast finds him. They take out tonight 2-0. Inferno and Cobble are both theirs.
Yeah, excellent showing there from Greyhound to start off with. As I said, AThletico mounted a really good comeback, it has to be said, but Greyhound in the end too strong, especially on Inferno. They were looking pretty good.
They certainly were. As we cover over the highlights here, Dexter, another high impact play from him, which turned around for Greyhound, and they walk away with the 2-0 under their belt. They're looking good for the season standings as we head ever closer to the second half of the league.